You are a Muslim, sir.
Three words.
You are a Muslim.
Why you assume I'm Muslim?
I didn't assume, it's a question. No, one second. You are a Muslim. Good. So, if you please come here, as Muslims, please. Do you believe? Do you believe?
You're a clown. Yeah, I just want to. Firstly, that's why I have. Okay, that's
Firstly, what?
question. What's your question?
Do you believe that this is from God?
100%. 100%. Maybe you're not.
If you stay quiet, he is beginning to speak.
You have to be respectful, man.
To who?
To everyone.
To everyone.
You cannot say speak.
So you will come and dictate terms.
You just have to be respectful.
About respectful to religion, respectful to people. That's what the whole point of having conversation. Okay, listen carefully.
Well, listen carefully. Who do you think you are? You have to be respectful in the way how you speak.
Practice what you're preaching right now. Practice. Don't be angry. Don't be angry. Practice what you preach right now. Respect me. You haven't got a clue as to what happened earlier. So now that you've come in, focus right now. You are a Muslim, and you think this is from a supernatural source. The Quran is from a supernatural source. What evidence is there that the Quran is from a supernatural source?
There's a lot. Wait, can I tell you something? Tell him about the ratio.
I didn't say you have to. I'm asking you, do you have?
You're asking water. You know, it's the same as the earth and our yeah, no,
Do you have any evidence that the Quran is from a supernatural source?
There is, but he needs to read more. Maybe he doesn't know it. He doesn't even know it.
Do you have any evidence or not? You came here dictating terms, now you've gone quiet.
Can I say it? Can I defend my brother? Can I defend my brother?
Question. Do you have...
Let me understand first.
Yes, I asked you a question. Do you have... Please. So the gentleman is now going to give evidence for why the Quran is from God. Please go ahead, sir.
Firstly,
Yeah.
look at nature.
Yeah.
Look at around us.
Yeah.
Look at our humans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think? Look at me. Look at my eyes. Do you think that's all my mistake?
Who said that's the mistake? What is the evidence that the Quran is from God?
Civilized talk, yeah, civilized talk. No threatening. What do you want to fight?
Ignore him.
Maybe he likes to fight. He likes to fight.
Talk, civilized.
There's a camera.
Yeah, let's have cameras.
Civilized talking.
Do you think this all came by principle?
Marvelous example. Why? Jesus ultimately loved human beings. He loved people who he agreed with, and he loved human beings who he disagreed with. He ultimately laid down his life for everyone that he loved, which is everyone in this world. Jesus went to the cross to lay down his life for me and for all of us. Jesus said, greater love has no man than to lay down his life for his friends. Marvelous. I'm assuming none of us here would be able to reject the great quality in the teachings of Jesus. Jesus is marvelous. Jesus treated his women in a respectable manner. Jesus treated girls in a respectable manner. Jesus treated his disciples in a respectable manner. In every way possible, Jesus was respectable. There was nothing disrespectful about Jesus. The ones who wanted to kill Jesus wanted to kill him on theological differences, not moral quibble. No one disagreed with Jesus on his moral caliber, but only on the theological claim that he was God, Son of God. So this is Jesus. No wonder Jesus everyone loves. Now I come to Muhammad.
We love Jesus. I love Jesus.
This is exactly what I told you.
I really love Jesus.
You won't find...
You love pussy.
You won't...
I know you love Dick too. I'm sorry to say that, but okay. But yeah, alright, so...
You will not find anyone try to say they don't like Jesus. But that has nothing to do with your quality. It has everything nothing to do with the quality of Jesus. In contrast, I come to Muhammad.
Can we? Yeah.
Let me talk. In contrast, I come to Muhammad. Everything I study about Muhammad is evil. Everything. Yeah, everything. For instance, when it came to people he disagreed with,
Can I? All right. No. Listen.
Let me finish.
Let me finish. Okay. Can I just say one thing? Yeah. For a very long time, Speaker Corner here, it's been discussing about Islam and Christianity. Right. Let me address the elephant in the room. What do you think about Zionist and Israel? Let me just understand. No, let me just understand this.
You see what has happened right now?
Listen, I don't disagree.
Yeah, well, you see what has happened right now?
Let me understand that.
The moment he got to know about the topic a little bit, he realized he is in serious trouble.
Yeah.
He realized this.
I am in trouble.
And so now he will try anything and everything
I want
to run away from
because
the
the thing
topic.
is, can I explain why?
Now,
Come on.
I am going to talk about one second. Now, don't do shh. Don't do. If you want to do shh, go somewhere else.
Listen,
Now,
you just
I'm
keep
talking
talking.
about Muhammad. I study, in the way I've studied Jesus, I try and study Muhammad. And what I find are abominable things.
Let me explain
In
why.
no way, shape, don't explain anything. Listen first. Don't.
I need to understand.
You see the behavior of the
Is
Muslim?
Zionist or Christian?
If anyone speaks about Jesus, I will be more than happy
Because there
for
are
the
other
person
guys
to
there
speak.
claiming to be Christian.
But the moment someone speaks about Muhammad, he is already ashamed.
I'm not ashamed.
Ashamed. If he respected Muhammad, he thought Muhammad was of any reasonable quality, he should be happy that the Christian is going to talk about his prophet. He should be happy. Realize what happened. He would not even let me start. Why? He knows there is nothing good about Muhammad. So the more time I take, he is going to find out that Muhammad is evil, more evil, and even more evil. So I'll tell you what Muhammad is.
I think.
One second.
I'll tell you what. Just keep talking.
One second.
You talk a lot.
Tell me.
Understand
One
one thing.
second.
I need to understand one thing. What's your position? What's your position in Zionist and Israel and killing children? Because if I understand this
Muhammad
position,
ill-treated people who disagreed with him.
No, Raja, you go.
Muhammad
You go.
ill-treated his own women.
You go away.
Muhammad,
You go away.
stay focused.
You go away.
Muhammad,
You're talking about Raja. You go away.
stay focused.
You go away.
Muhammad,
You
Muhammad,
go away.
I'm here.
You are not
Did Muhammad, don't do shh. Late.
You stupid man. You are
Quality of
mental
Islam.
problem.
you need to answer my question. No, that's not a question. I told you. I started
Where is your
I represent myself. I don't represent anyone. I don't represent Islam.
Anyone
I
with
represent myself. I represent myself. My question is simple.
You're racist.
Do you
You're racist.
support Zionists?
How many of you would like for the Muslim gentleman to begin talking a few things about Muhammad? How many? I'd like to find out what Laith knows about Muhammad, which he is able to demonstrate right now as good things about Muhammad. Did Muhammad treat people he disagreed with respect?
I ask you a simple question. Once you have the ability, the guts to answer that,
Did Muhammad treat his women with respect?
absolutely.
Please. So the gentleman says Muhammad treated his women in a respectful manner. Please give me details. How exactly did Muhammad treat his women?
I don't need to give you any details.
When you ask me where is Allah,
Please.
you are racist.
Right. But still, like, all the man, like, come on.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's no point to argue. I know. You know what I mean? Like,
No, what I need to understand.
Good thing.
I'm not getting distracted. Let me understand one thing. There is a difference between talking to a Christian.
Muhammad. How is Muhammad good?
Stop for a second, mate.
How is Muhammad good? Please
There's
stop.
a difference between talking to a Christian and a Zionist. There's a very clear. Because I'll tell you why. Because just a moment ago, I had the same conversation with another gentleman there, and I thought mistakenly he's a Christian. It turned out to be he's a Zionist, and there's a very clear distinction. My question is,
What is good about Muhammad, please?
yeah, everything's good about it.
Please, let's get started.
I don't-
Start somewhere.
Yeah.
So he says, yeah, change the battery. So like just you can take a break and then you can start fresh.
So is that your camera? The others? What about the others? They're not.
Friends.
Friends and cat, yeah. Friends and family, yeah? Yeah. All right, let's just talk. That's a nice
No,
camera.
once.
Whose camera is
No,
that?
once. No, we're not running a camera shop right now. We're talking about Muhammad right now.
Do not get close.
You're the only one.
Do not get close to me.
So I'll stand here. So don't come in. Come in. Yeah, sure. Thank you. So the gentleman, now the camera is ready. Lovely. The camera is ready. Layth is prepared to go right now. Tell me, begin somewhere. Tell me how Muhammad is good, please.
As soon as you have the army, you will have
A long pause.
Anyway,
Drink some water. Do you need some food?
listen.
Some food for thought?
If you understand about Muhammad, alayhi salatu salam, our prophet, right? And then you say he's not a good guy, right? You should state why he's not the right guy.
You see?
Because I can start with, listen, I can talk about
If Muhammad is a good guy, surely a grown-up man like Layth
let me
should
just-
begin
let me
to
just
speak
answer.
a few good things about him.